Rite Aid, day 9, current mood, tired. In order to set up my mental state for today, I should first explain that yesterday, I spent the day in my naturopath's office being tuned with a tuning fork on my head, and 2 different people's fingers down my throat literally trying to move something so my sick, congested fluids would start draining. And at night I was so lost in dreams that I have still not woken up. It's a bad feeling. I'm most certain I was interrupted in important work, this waking up and working thing. Not working today. Customers? The public? No way. But yes way. Sold $3,378. Items $788. Customers 283. VHS tapes on clearance at my register. Lord of the Rings, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Double, Elmo says boo. Today I felt like my soul was elsewhere. Literally. The power of disenthusiasm had its foggy gloved weight in me. It was hard. Is tonight the new moon? Where is the moon? Moon, show your face. First customer worth mentioning looked like young Jesus. He bought a notebook that he somehow creased to look 20 years old instead of 5 minutes in his possession. It was incredible. There was a homeless guy with pneumonia who I tried to pep talk to get medical help, and a guy with stubs for fingers telling me he had just robbed a bank. An older woman was buying razors and blonde hair dye. She was a silver, and I was thinking now, here goes to show that when you grow old, doesn't mean you stop these things, shaving and such. But any sympathetic thought her way was wildly reversed, as she was the biggest pain in the ass. And as there were long lines in both lanes of the store, she demanded to know the answers for why we can't live in a morally just world, and I just had to plea with her that I just do not know all the answers. She would not stop until my blood had just about spilled, and the answer in these situations are to hand the problems up to those with more and more power. I'm just a pawn. But in this case, the answer was to somehow just make her leave. Among my lighter minutes, I contemplated the plastic bag, and the question to have or not to have. Some people treasure the plastic bag. Some people come in and ask for one. Some bring their own, and some do not take them. But it is a given right. Yes, it is. Sometimes people come in and buy one little thing, and when I think they are gone, they still wait for their plastic bag. Some people treasure it as one of the few useful materials in their lives, disposable like most other things. My November 26 coworker speaks occasionally with an English accent. She's from Reno. Crooked, with a strange and bright charm, spry, addicted to sugar, and calls everyone sweetie, mostly customers. She once bought a Rite Aid telescope for someone. This is not unlike another November 26th I know, similarly similar. Double bagging with customers is like doing household chores together. Really bonding. A guy who stands outside on the sidewalk all day dressed as the Statue of Liberty was inside after he was done.
Do you know who I am?
He asked. Yes, you are the Statue of Liberty, I said. And he talked about how he didn't have enough money to eat today, so instead it is beer. He said,
Someday I'll have enough money to buy you a pack of cigarettes.
Most purchased items: popcorn, Rockstar energy drink, false eyelashes, Hallmark cards, Twizzlers, and toilet paper.
It'll be all right, kitten,
says my manager, Adrian. I just thought about people eating popcorn and false eyelashes, and I was okay. Conversations with customers, the word sundries. The Dark Ages, says one. The 50s, I say. Same thing, together. People try to walk out of the window all the time. And people often complain about the people in front of them, like,
I don't know what their problem is.
Sympathizing with me or distinguishing themselves or something, but I really don't think they are any better than anyone in front or behind, myself included in the wretched lot of 'em. I alternated chocolate and mints and waited for Dee Dee Rainbow, very excited about the false eyelashes. And I was very excited to watch her write a check with her goofy signature and bland, over-the-top excitement about nothing, and to watch her leave. A man with a shining cataract and a ring the shape of a soft crescent moon, eye-like and black. The memory of him like a little flash, a little bling-bling. There was a guy who bought batteries who acted like he had either just smoked some meth or got struck by lightning, and actually bzzzt when he talked. In place of answers, this is the sound. I thought I might be electrocuted if eye contact was maintained for too long. I had to visualize a grounding cord centering me to earth. He actually apologized about the
Bzzt, sorry about that,
he said. It's okay, I said. A girl tried to bust me with a fake ID from Minnesota. I'm such an idiot. First of all, I say I'm from Minnesota, and she said,
Oh yeah? Cool.
And I know that this ID is not like the ones I know, but I see Northfield on it and think, well, maybe this is how they do things in Northfield. And I type her birthday in the prompt, and it says not old enough. And I tell her this, and she acts very confused. But it is true. Her birthday is not in the safe zone, but for some reason I am really confused because I believe her, I think. And I say, how can this be? And she just says,
I'm lying.
and I said, oh, I can't sell you the beer. I don't want the fine, I say. And it was weird and awkward, and she probably wasn't from Minnesota anyways. There was a guy with a long blue arrow outlined in shaded blue down his whole arm from shoulder to hand. He was buying concealer to cover it up for work. I loved it. I need a nap and some more tuning.